Let's look at Free Choice Friday independent reading. So, what is it? Free Choice Friday will take the place of our genre reading circles. This is going to be a Friday fixture in which you will engage in independent reading of texts that you choose. You'll see here where it's located. The materials are on the classwork page. Under additional materials, you see the two highlighted items, the virtual library and the reading log. Let's get a look at that virtual library and see how it works. So if I am on the classwork page, you see the item here under additional materials. It says virtual library. If I were to open it up right here, it would open up these Google Slides, and it's a library. I can scroll through with the thumbnails on the left. I can put it in present mode if I like as well to get a closer look. As I'm going through the slides, you see the second slide in the library. It lets me click the different genres to hop to those parts of the library, nonfiction or romance or science fiction, whatever I want. Or I can just scroll through by clicking the different number slides on the thumbnail here. You'll see bookcases for each slide, realistic fiction, fantasy, so on. There's a lot to pick from. Note that these slides were put together by different English teachers. Some of the links may have expired, so you might have to dig around a little bit. If some link doesn't work, it's okay, but just check out a different book. You'll notice at the end, there's even a section for some audio books. That's pretty cool. And the very last slide here, it's all about how to use Waltham Public Schools Sora to check out some ebooks and audio books as an alternative to this virtual library if you like, and even some resources right here about how to use Sora. I recommend this first link here to watch a video explaining how to use Sora if you're not sure. Once you pick a book, click it to open it up. So let's say I want to read the graphic novel Mouse, one of my personal favorites. I see it on the bookshelf here. I would click it to open it up and start reading. Okay? Now, let's just look at a couple expectations when it comes to Free Choice Friday. Read the whole time. Once you pick your book, start reading. And discuss with your group every 15 minutes. Although this is independent reading for the most part, I will put you in random breakout groups of about 3 to 5 classmates. Every 15 minutes, you'll come together and everyone will have a 30-second share to discuss what you're reading and a takeaway from the book. It could be anything that's on your mind. Something that just happened in the book, character development, your favorite line, anything at all. There's nothing wrong when it comes to what you'd like to share. Group members can each prepare one question to ask the person who's sharing. A simple question about what are you reading, or what do you like, or who's the most interesting character, anything like that. And the person who's sharing would just simply read. When you come together every 15 minutes, everyone shares. These should be very quick shares, so you come together for no more than 5 minutes, and then you go back to independent reading. I'll pop around from group to group, and I will give time checks. Also, notice here on the third bullet point, it says you have to give book selections a 15-page tryout. Every book gets an audition of sorts. Maybe you read it and you decide this isn't the book for me. You can switch books if you want. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you pick up a book, read it the whole way through. But if you want to try something else, you may, but only after giving it a fair chance, after reading 15 pages. And then last but not least, we're going to use the same reading logs that we've been using for our genre reading circles. The only difference is now just make sure as you log your work there that you note what pages you've read. So for instance, if I'm using that reading log, and again, the reading log, it's right here under additional materials. If I'm using this reading log, I'll use it the same way I always have. So I'll put the date. Let's say I'm reading Mouse. The genre is a graphic novel. That's where I found it in the library, right? In the graphic novel section. I saw it in the graphic novel section. So that's what I'm going to put as the genre. And the name of the book is Mouse. And then it's asking me for a big takeaway from the text, anything on my mind. So I'm going to first write the pages that I've read. So I've read today pages 0 through 23. I've just started. And I'm going to say, I wonder why Art's father doesn't want to share his Holocaust experience with his son. Okay, that's something I'm wondering as I begin the book. So that's how you use the reading log. All right, so you've seen how to use the virtual library as well as the reading log and expectations about discussion during this independent reading time. Really looking forward to getting into Free Choice Friday. Can't wait.